Hello, we're going to show you a few tips today on how to protect your iPhone while you're browsing the internet. Right now, there are a bunch of systems that are trying to track what you're doing and where you're going. The number one way would be through your something called DNS. DNS means that your provider, let's say any of the cell service providers, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, they're tracking wherever you go when you type in a website. Let's say you type in espn.com. They're tracking that you went there and then you went to that page at that time. To prevent that, we can go ahead into the App Store and we can go ahead to the search in the bottom right and we can type in here 1.1.1.1. So there's 4 ones. Once we go there, you'll see this pops up, faster internet, and you'll see the word get on the right. We'll just tap on that. It'll go ahead and download that for us. And what happens now is the app is loaded. We can just click on open and it explains kind of what Warp is. It's going to give you faster DNS, which means you'll be able to load up websites quicker and better and faster, as well as protecting you and not tracking where you're actually requesting certain sites from. Technically, your internet provider could be the Wi-Fi at your house, Wi-Fi at a coffee shop, or even those cell providers could still track where you're actually going by IP, but it's not as easy since you're using, this 1.1.1 service. So we're just going to hit next here. We're going to hit accept, and we will go ahead and hit install the VPN profile. It's going to ask if you want to install it. We'll go ahead and click on allow. And then you'll have to do Face ID or Finger ID. And then we're going to go ahead and hit allow notifications. Okay, and then when you want to use it, all you have to do is go to the app. So once we got that set up, technically the Warp VPN is not required, but it adds additional security to your system. So pretty much if you wanted to use Warp, will try to send the data encrypted to their systems and at that point bypass your ISP. So that's one positive. You could toggle between using their VPN down here, which would send all traffic, versus just doing the DNS request, which will be faster and still a way to protect your browsing. So by default it wants you to use Warp, but we'll click on this top option here, we'll hit done, then go ahead and turn it on, and at this point once it says connected, you should be good to go. This should now be sending your DNS queries to their servers and then getting quick answers back, as well as able to browse around without utilizing your internet provider's DNS. If we want to take it to the extra step, we can go ahead and click up here and then hit enable, and then once we click on Warp, it's sending all traffic through to their system and bypassing as much as it can through the VPN to make sure that your internet browsing is truly protected. And then now use a different web browser like Firefox or Opera. So you'll notice here Opera or Firefox. So instead of using a provider like Google, you can use DuckDuckGo. So at that point, they do not track your activity and they want to make sure that you have legitimate privacy. If these steps help you surfing the web on your iPhone a little better, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified of new tips and tricks just like this. Thanks, and share this with your friends.